Have you ever wondered how the ancient city of Rome came to be? Well, let's turn back the pages of history to the 8th century BC. Rome's origin story isn't a simple tale of settlers and builders, oh no! It's a legendary saga of heroism, betrayal, and divine intervention. Our story begins with a pair of twins, Romulus and Remus, the sons of the war god Mars and a Vestal virgin. In a cruel twist of fate, they were abandoned as infants on the banks of the river Tiber. But destiny had bigger plans for them. A she-wolf, in a rare display of maternal instincts, found and nurtured these twins. As they grew, they decided to build a city of their own. But a disagreement over the location led to a tragic fraternal conflict. Romulus, after slaying his brother Remus, founded the city on the Palatine Hill, giving it his name, Rome. The year was 753 BC, but Rome wasn't built in a day, or even a year. Under Romulus, it slowly transformed from a humble settlement into a burgeoning kingdom. Romulus ruled as its first king, establishing the basic structures of Roman society, from its religious institutions to its military legions. This legendary tale isn't just a captivating story, but a crucial cornerstone of Roman mythology and culture. The Romans didn't just see it as a myth, but as a testament to their divine origins and martial spirit. The tale of Romulus and Remus, of their divine lineage and heroic deeds, set the tone for the city's development and its people's mindset. The story of Rome's founding is a testament to the city's unique blend of myth and history. It's a tale of how a city was born from the ashes of fraternal conflict and rose to become a powerful kingdom. And this was just the beginning of Rome's journey. So the city that would later rule the known world was founded not by a king or a warrior, but by a pair of orphaned twins. In 509 BC, Rome became a republic, but what led to this transformation? Well, it all began with the overthrow of the last Roman king, Lucius Tarquinius Superbus. His tyrannical rule had angered the Roman aristocrats, leading to a revolt that ended the monarchy and gave birth to the Roman Republic. It was a seismic shift, a move from monarchy to a form of government where power rested with the Roman citizens who elected officials to represent them. The Republic was built on a sophisticated system of checks and balances. At its heart was the Senate, a council of wealthy aristocrats known as patricians. They were the decision-makers, the policy setters. Yet they weren't kings. They couldn't just rule by decree. The Senate's decisions were proposals, and they had to be ratified by the popular assemblies. And then, there were the consuls. 2 consuls were elected each year to run the city and lead the army. They were like co-presidents, sharing power but with a twist. Each consul could veto the other's decision, a mechanism to prevent the concentration of power in one individual's hands. But the Republic wasn't all about governance. It was a time of great military expansion, driven by wars and conquests. Among the most notable were the Punic Wars, 3 brutal conflicts fought against the city-state of Carthage. The victory in these wars cemented Rome's position as a dominant Mediterranean power. However, the Republic's success was also its undoing. The social and economic inequalities widened, leading to civil unrest. The wars had created powerful military leaders who had the loyalty of their troops and the ambition to seize power. The Republic was cracking under the weight of its own contradictions. The Republic marked the start of Rome's expansion, but it also planted the seeds for its eventual downfall. The Republic's decline ushered in the era of the Roman Empire, a period that would redefine the course of history. But that, my friends, is a story for another day. The Republic was powerful, but Rome's most famous era was undoubtedly its time as an empire. Transitioning from a republic to an empire was no small feat. It was a shift that forever altered the course of history, and at the heart of this change were 2 prominent figures: Julius Caesar and his adopted son, Augustus. Julius Caesar, a military genius and charismatic leader, was instrumental in dismantling the Republic. He rose to power by forming a political alliance known as the First Triumvirate with Crassus and Pompey. Eventually he emerged as the sole ruler of Rome, declaring himself Dictator Perpetuo, dictator in perpetuity. However, his reign was short-lived. He was assassinated on the Ides of March in 44 BC, a date that still resonates today. Following Caesar's death, Rome plunged into civil war. It was during this time that his adopted son Augustus, formerly known as Octavian, came to the fore. After defeating Mark Antony and Cleopatra in the Battle of Actium, Augustus became the unchallenged ruler of Rome. He established the Principate, the first phase of the Roman Empire, marking the end of the Roman Republic. With the establishment of the empire, Rome entered a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. This 200-year period saw a significant expansion of the empire, reaching as far as Britain in the northwest, present-day Spain in the west, the Persian Gulf in the east, and Egypt in the south. This expansion brought diverse cultures under Roman rule, leading to a flourishing of art, literature, and philosophy. The Roman Empire was not just a time of expansion and prosperity though, it was also a period of consolidation. The empire's vast size necessitated a complex system of governance, which included the creation of provinces, the establishment of a legal system, and the construction of an extensive network of roads and aqueducts. The empire brought Rome to its peak, but it also set the stage for its decline. What stands as a testament to Rome's greatness even today? Its incredible architecture. The city of Rome is a living museum, with reminders of its past glory etched in stone and marble. The Romans were master builders, architects, and engineers. They had an innate understanding of proportions, balance, and aesthetics, which is evident in their iconic structures. Let's take a journey through some of these remarkable creations. First off, the Colosseum, or the Flavian Amphitheater. A marvel of engineering, it could accommodate more than 50,000 spectators who came to watch the gladiatorial contests and public spectacles. The Colosseum was not just a symbol of Rome's power and grandeur, but also a testament to its technological prowess. Next, the aqueducts. These were not merely functional structures but works of art. They were designed to transport water from far-off sources into cities and towns, ensuring a constant supply of fresh water. This was a monumental task requiring precise calculations and engineering skills. The aqueducts stand as a testament to Rome's understanding of public utility and hygiene. And then there were the baths of Caracalla. Constructed under the reign of Emperor Caracalla, these baths were more than just public bathing places. They were social centers, complete with libraries, shops, and exercise areas. The baths of Caracalla were an architectural masterpiece, exhibiting the Romans' understanding of leisure and the importance of public spaces. Each of these structures was a marvel of its time, built using innovative construction techniques and materials. The Romans were pioneers in the use of concrete, which allowed them to build larger and more complex structures. They also invented the arch and the dome, which became defining features of Roman architecture. These architectural marvels were not just about aesthetic appeal, they also served practical purposes, catering to the needs and comforts of the Roman people. They epitomized the Romans' way of life, grandiose, practical, and sophisticated. These structures not only showcase Rome's architectural prowess but also its understanding of public utility and aesthetics. For the Romans, entertainment was a serious business, and nothing was more entertaining than the gladiatorial games. These games, with their daring feats and bloody spectacles, were more than mere entertainment. They were a key part of Roman society, a testament to Rome's military prowess and a reflection of its values and social hierarchies. In the heart of Rome stood the Grand Colosseum, an architectural marvel of its time. This was the stage for the gladiatorial games where brave men and sometimes women fought for their lives, their freedom, and the roaring approval of the crowd. Gladiators were often slaves, prisoners of war, or condemned criminals. Some, however, were free men, drawn to the arena by the promise of glory and wealth. The games themselves were varied. They ranged from one-on-one combats to large-scale mock battles. There were also wild beast hunts known as venationes, where gladiators faced off against fierce animals like lions and bears. These games were brutal, yes, but they were also filled with a certain kind of drama and suspense that kept the audience on the edge of their seats. But as thrilling as they were, the gladiatorial games were also a mirror of Rome's societal realities. They highlighted the stark differences in social classes, with the Roman elite often sponsoring games to curry favor with the masses. Moreover, they underscored Rome's deep-rooted martial culture, a culture that glorified strength, bravery, and the art of war. However, as Rome's power began to wane, so too did the popularity of the games. By the 5th century, the gladiatorial games had been largely abolished, seen as a symbol of Rome's decadence and excess. They were a relic of a bygone era, a time when Rome was the undisputed master of the world. The gladiatorial games were a reflection of Rome's martial culture, but they were also a symbol of its decadence and excess. The echoes of the roaring crowds and clashing swords may have faded away, but the legacy of the gladiators lives on, a reminder of the grandeur and complexity of ancient Rome.